guys, this is Coach Rosie from Panthro Fitness, and today I'm going to be talking with you about how to create a weekly meal prepping worksheet. Today I'm going to help you understand the worksheet and why we built it. I'm going to help you fill out the worksheet so you can take it and go grocery shopping with it. And lastly, I'm going to help you reference the worksheet to make a grocery list. Understanding the worksheet. First, I want you to print it out. While you're printing the worksheet out, I also want you to print out the grocery list, as we're going to use that towards the end of the PowerPoint presentation. Next, I want you to figure out what times work best for you. What I mean by that is, if you're a person that wakes up at 4 in the morning and you don't have time to make breakfast before you leave, whether you're working out, going to work, etc., I want you to maybe meal prep your breakfast and your lunch. On the opposite hand, if you're a person that always has a little extra time in the morning and you go from work from there, maybe you have time to make breakfast, maybe you don't have time to make lunch and dinner, those are the items that I want you to meal prep. Next, I want you to fill out the worksheet with a pencil or a pen and fill it out along with me. Filling out the worksheet. First, I want you to start with the big meals. Take those meals that we just talked about, maybe you have a little bit of a hard time with, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner. Next, I want you to choose 3 to 5 different meals and mix them up between the days and times. Maybe your go-to is a chicken meal. I want you to use chicken, maybe use 3 different types of chicken. Let's bake some balsamic chicken, let's grill some Cajun chicken, and then maybe you saute some with some olive oil and rosemary. Whatever way you decide, what you can do is use that piece of protein and break it up in between different meals. You can also do the same thing with vegetables. Maybe you steam broccoli, roast asparagus, whatever it is, you could switch up your meals so it doesn't become repetitive. Sometimes when it becomes repetitive, you set yourself up for failure. I want you to have at least 5 days of meals filled out. This means breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinner. Maybe you use hard-boiled eggs, maybe you have trail mix made up. Whatever it is, I want every day filled out with snacks, etc. Next, I want you to reference the worksheet to make a grocery list. I want you to grab your printed grocery list and write down your every week basics. Maybe every week you buy 2 cartons of almond milk and 2 dozen eggs. Whatever it is, I want you to write it down. Next, I want you to reference your worksheet and write the items that you don't already have on the grocery list onto that list. For instance, if you do want to make rosemary olive oil chicken and you don't have the fresh rosemary, write that on your grocery list under produce. When you look at your grocery list, make sure the bulk of your food comes from vegetables, protein, and healthy fats. If you reference back and you realize that your carb list is very high, maybe let's take some of those out. Let's take away the bread or whatever else it is and fill the gaps with veggies and protein. Also make sure you have enough healthy fat in your diet. Healthy fat is the item that makes you feel satisfied when you're craving things. Lastly, I want you to fill in the blanks. I want you to grab your grocery list and figure out what you missed. You're out of salt and pepper. Maybe you usually buy 2 pounds of chicken and you realize you might eat 4 this week. Make sure the amount of food that you need to buy is on there so you make it easy enough for yourself when you're at the actual grocery store. Next, I want you to go shopping. I want you to have fun with this. Maybe read a label. Whatever you do, have fun with it and learn something new. Remember, this is your first time meal prepping. You don't have to be perfect. Rome wasn't built in a day.